We're in Derryfield tonight. Favorite in Division 4 basketball, undefeated Derryfield. Taking on Epping, who's lost one game all season. That was the Derryfield at home a few weeks ago. I'm Dave Haley with the great John Cassidy. This is our 900 Degrees Pizzeria game of the week. Derryfield's the biggest team in Division 4 basketball. I'm excited to see them tonight. They have a freshman, Sam Anderson, who I'm really excited to see. His brother, Max Anderson, is our first team All-State forward. Rob Rizos is new point guard, taking over for his brother Chris from last year. He's done a really good job as an underclassman. Looking forward to seeing him as well. For Derryfield, Bennett Doherty is another player who's really improved. He's been a key for these guys, and again, they haven't lost a game all season long, and they've been able to do that in the regular season without Roger Larrabee, their All-State center. For Epping, it should be a special night for them. Jimmy Stanley, our preseason player of the year, is 8 points away from 1,000 for his career. Probably get that tonight unless they cover him like he's Teen Wolf or something like that. Jake West is healthy. I was talking to Sean Young before the game, his head coach. He's healthy and back 100%, and that's going to make a big difference for Epping. They feel really good about this game. They got a player by the name of Colby Wilson who's really come on, and Sean Young told me before the game, their head coach, they're very confident. This should be a really good game tonight. This is the best, probably right here, the best two teams in all Division 4 basketball, with Sunapee also being in that conversation. We'll be back with highlights of the entire game, and then we're going to do post-game interviews with the winning coach, winning players, probably had the losing coach as well, in our 900 Degrees Pizzeria game of the week. Season first team All-State. Rizos calls it out. High screen. No roll on the play. Rizos gets into pressure. Down. Max Anderson. Scoop playing good. Max Anderson waited for the defense to commit, went right through it. Epping doing a nice job. They need to have a guy flash the middle. I'm going to try not to coach this team while I cover it. There you go. Kuchar down low for two. Nice dish. That's Brissett with the basket for Epping. Epping hanging right there. They're up 9-8. Looks just like his brother. Good move, good take, good patience. Rob Rizos, I like this kid, out guarding him. Jimmy Stanley out on the wing. Doesn't have it, gives it up. Goes to Jake West. Jake West on the drive. And excuse me off the glass. Of course. What would Sean Young want than his center taking a three-point shot at the buzzer? It works. 18-16, Rizos brings the ball up the floor, pushes it to Tyler Zorn. I want to get Zorn loose, but he hasn't got any good looks yet. Good pass, Doherty. Oh, the block for Jimmy Stanley. Terrific block. Bad pass. One-handed pass, doesn't get there. They want to find Jimmy Stanley. Dishes it back out. Nice pass. Unselfish. Really nice play by Jimmy Stanley. It's in the lane. And he gets it back to 25-18. Derryfield's not gonna panic here. Aziz, top of the key, off. Rebound goes over Tyler Zorn's head. Ball's loose. Guess who's got it? Guess who scores? Jimmy Stanley. 27-18. And that's his 1,000th career point for Jimmy Stanley. He's mobbed. And that's such a great way to get your 1,000th point, was an offensive rebound. Really just kind of sums up the kind of player he is. 1,000th career point. He's the 8th player in Epping history. Gets a hug from his head coach, Sean Young. 27-18 lead, 5 minutes to go. That's a great accomplishment. Keeps his head up, calls it out. Look at Sam Anderson here, hits a high screen. Rizos, good pass. Tyler Zorn, nice play by Rizos. So Anderson's got to watch. Fall away three by Zorn, no good. He fell back as he was shooting it. Aziz got it. On the drive and one. Epping, 35-22. And this is his foul shots. Aziz gets it. He's got Jimmy Stanley. Stanley with 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Gets it off to Jake West in the corner. Good! Jake West. It is raining Epping basketball. And they sprint to the locker room. They may be sprinting to the Holy Grail. 43-25 at the half. You're not here to learn, you're here to watch, so here we go. Aziz, loose ball. Zorn's got it. Gets it up to Doherty, he's got an easy 2. And West hit him, but not too hard. He's trapped. Gets bailed out in the backcourt. I refuse to call that. I'm not going to comment on it. Keep playing their style of play. Colby Wilson again. Kuchar blocked. Sam Anderson. Keep playing their style of play. Colby Wilson again. Kuchar blocked. Sam Anderson. Makes a nice play. Rizos pushes up to Max Anderson. Pull-up jumper off glass. No good. But there's Sam Anderson rebounding in. 50-34. Derryfield's got to cut into this thing, but they need stops. 4:40 left here in the third quarter. Jimmy Stanley picks it up. Goes to Colby Wilson, corner 3. Good! Colby Wilson, 8 points in the last minute. Colby Wilson doesn't care. Got it! Colby Wilson! I'm talking to that kid after the game. 56-39. Good grief, Colby Wilson can shoot tonight. Gets out to Rizos, and Rizos off the screen comes McGinley, looks nothing there. Long pass to Sam Anderson, runs over Brissett. Offensive foul. Brissett takes the shot. There's really nothing there. Even if he got by his man, there were 2 guys behind him. Jimmy Stanley down to Colby Wilson. Almost got N1 there, but Colby Wilson's been terrific. Max Anderson takes it out of bounds. Quick 3. And it's off. Zorn tried it. Ben Doherty with another rebound. Gets it in. 58-43. Straight steals, and McGinley pushes hard. Over to Max. He gets the stab, and Max Anderson. Good. 58-50. It's about Colby Wilson. Corner 3. No good. Sam Anderson. Good. Push. McGinley's open. Throws it up. No. Ben Doherty. All day he's been on the boards. And then Zorn came behind Sam Anderson, so no way to get him to the post. Rizos takes it, kicks it back up. Bennett Doherty wide open. 3! Bennett Doherty. 58-56. It was Colby Wilson's missed opportunity. Aziz get the cutting. Jimmy Stanley all alone. He shed Bennett Doherty. It's 62-56, quickly down to Zorn. Misses a big layup. That's a very... Aziz picks him clean. He's going to the hoop. Layup is good. That's a big play by Aziz. Epping gets a huge win. 71-68. Epping is 68. Epping with a huge win over Derryfield. Got a huge lead. Survived late. There was some, I wouldn't say it was poorly officiated, and you would never say that, NHIAA, but some curious calls around. You guys got a technical at the end of the game for running on the court because the game looked like it was over. But anyway, a terrific win. Colby Wilson was terrific. Jimmy Stanley gets 1,000 point. You got to be really excited about this one. I mean, this is a great win for you guys.
This is a huge win. This is the win that we've been missing for the last 4 years since Jimmy and Jake were freshmen. And you could see how nervous we got in the game down the stretch in the third quarter. And they started to make a run versus us. You saw a lot of crazy substitutions just trying to calm the guys down. They get caught up in the emotion of the game.
Yeah.
So, but huge win for the program. The boys just battled.
Did you guys had 5 straight turnovers at one point. It sort of looked like they were the most confident team on the floor for 3 quarters, and then they kind of said to themselves, we might win at Derryfield. I saw you talking to him, and I saw you kind of rubbing shoulders. Did you kind of have to say that to the guys? Like, guys, just do what you do. I mean, what were you saying to them?
I just kept telling them, remember all the days down at the park. You guys play down at the park every day. That's basketball. Just go out and do what we're capable. It's like I told you right at the beginning of the year. The biggest thing with us is going to be, how much mental toughness we have.
Yeah.
And that's what we were battling. A couple tough calls don't go our way. Guys are getting frustrated. A couple, real tough calls. The way the guys saw it, right, wrong, and different doesn't matter. And that was the biggest thing I had to get him through the fourth quarter. Is just massaging them, keeping them confident, making crazy substitutions just to calm guys down.
Yeah, and I thought the biggest turning point of that game was Jimmy Stanley on a curl, got it, gathered the ball, got the layup. They came down quick. Tyler Zorn had a layup contested, but missed it. And that was a 6-point game.
That was good.
Could have easily been a 4, could have been a 2 if he doesn't connect. But talk about Jimmy Stanley and really Colby Wilson, because there was a time there in the third quarter where Colby Wilson owned the gym. I think he was, throwing popcorn at people as he ran down the court. But talk about, he's really come on. As I see, you send me the scores every week, and I see this kid keep scoring 17, 20 points. And honestly, I said, who's Colby Wilson? So who is Colby Wilson?
Colby Wilson last year as a JV player, he averaged about 26 a game for us as a JV player last year. And, he's been doing this all year long for us. He's our sixth man. He understands the role. We go, we figure out what they're going to do defensively. We show it to him. We break it down for him. We try to find the gaps. We try to find where we have advantages. He has limited range. I mean, the other day versus Raymond a week ago, he's out the green volleyball line for his 5th three-pointer. He no hesitation. He just lets it fly from 2 steps over half.
We're talking about you.
So, I mean, he's playing with so much confidence. Dylan DeRozier, same thing. So my 2 sophomore guards add Jimmy to the mix. Jake's now coming back healthy. He's starting to get confidence with this shot. He had a huge three-pointer confidence-wise in the first half.
Yeah.
It's becoming contagious. The guys are believing in themselves. And it's fun right now. We're really enjoying ourselves, and I'm trying to keep them as relaxed as possible and not getting too caught up in what's going on. And like with Jimmy, score 1,000 points. I mean, that's just, it's consistency. It's 4 years of just straight consistency. He's one of the, if not the hardest working guy in practice. He's every day he shows up, he plays. Jake West and Jimmy are the 2 hardest workers. They battle every day, and all he does is he makes everyone around him better.
Yeah. Build on this one. I'm sure this is a great W for you guys. Sean Young, thank you very much. Appreciate it, buddy. Here with Epping with a huge win. Colby Wilson down there. Jimmy Stanley with his 1,000th career point tonight. Another terrific night. And Jake West, who's back and 100% healthy. I know your coach was excited about that. But this is a great one. 71-68 over Derryfield, who a lot of people thought might go undefeated. But these guys pull out a huge win today. I'll start with you, Jake. Just kind of a funny game at the end. We were talking about it off camera, about the technical at the end. But talk about just sort of, they got it all the way back down, and you guys pulled it out. You kind of calmed yourselves down and pulled out the win. What were you kind of saying in the huddle with each other?
Well, we were just saying we got to just keep with it. Just play D, get the rebound, get a stop. That's all. That's all we need to worry about.
Did you ever feel like it was getting out of your grasp, like this thing was going away?
Nope. There was not a point. Every time we'd score, they'd score. But we got this. We're gonna win. We're gonna win.
Yeah, Jimmy, I thought the biggest play of the game was when you curled in the middle here. You got the ball. You scored on Bennett Doherty. I think was on your back. They came down. Tyler Zorn had a contested layup, missed it. You guys were up 6. It was a big play because you don't score there. They get the layup, and it's a 2-point game, but it's a 4-point swing. But kind of talk about you. You've been through this. You've been through the grind. You're the most experienced guy as far as being on the floor at big moments. You guys have been in the quarterfinals a couple years ago at Molten Borough. Talk about kind of like how you felt at the end there with your teammates around you.
Like you said, I think we're a matured team, and just going down the stretch like that, I trust my teammates. I wasn't trying to force anything, and I know Colby came in big, and Wes was making big plays at the end. So like I said, I just trust my teammates. If the ball hits me in the right spot and I feel like I can make the shot, then I'll take it.
Yeah, it didn't feel like you forced anything all night. And I've seen you play a few times. It never feels like you're forcing stuff up. But, it felt like Coach Young was trying to calm you guys down. And were you kind of out there yourself being like, guys, we got it. Don't worry about it. Let's just keep doing it. He said he was telling you guys, keep playing like you're on, playgrounds. And just keep relax and play.
I think there was a point in the game where we were starting to lose it.
Yeah.
Coach called a timeout. He said, listen, guys, we just got to calm down. So I was trying to be the general out there on the floor and just say, listen, guys, don't let it, just be mentally strong. Don't let it bother us. Let's just play through it. We're going to get the W.
Yeah. Colby, asked you earlier, walk us through your ability to throw a lob pass that goes off the backboard, off the front of the backboard, off the back of the rim, and then goes in. Your reaction was, it's 3 points, right, man?
Pretty much, but I saw Jimmy was pointing up like he wanted an oop, so I tried to just give him a good pass, and
it's his fault for not getting over the rim.
Definitely.
You turned that around, scored 5 points, I think, in the next 45 seconds after that. You were terrific tonight as well, had a couple of big threes. Is there a shot when you're open for three-point line you don't want to take?
Not really.
Yeah. And you really are a kid. I was saying to your coach, Sean Young, I get all your stats and enter them on NA Sports page, and early in the season, I'm like, who? I knew him. I know this guy. Who is Colby Wilson putting up 17, 18 a night? Did you know this going into the season that you were going to contribute? Because this is a team, it's championship or bust for you guys. Did you know you'd be a key player for these guys?
I had a feeling I would be because I had West and Jimmy telling me all summer, like, just keep shooting, and everyone trusts each other, so I feel comfortable taking a shot.
Yeah. I know you, Jimmy. This is the first time I've seen 3 separate celebrations from one team. End of the half on a big 3 by this guy, 1,000 points by this guy. You got pictures taken and balloons coming down, and then at the end, you guys rushed the floor, I think, 3 different times. But talk about, like, you've been in big games, like I said. What does it mean to you winning this game? Obviously, you got ways to go, but this is a big win for you guys. It proves you guys can absolutely win this thing in Division 4.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a great win for us. I think for us to pull out like that when they are making a huge comeback was really good for us down the stretch. So yeah,
it's a good win for Epping. This is our 900 Degrees Pizzeria Game of the Week. Jake West, Jimmy Stanley, Colby Wilson, one of my new favorite players. They get the big W tonight in our Game of the Week.